Every minute, businesses are losing valuable time and resources. It's not always bad investments. Sometimes it's just endless, repetitive tasks.
Yeah, things like answering the same questions over and over, scheduling, data entry, it adds up.
Exactly. And while some companies are sort of drowning in this operational overhead, others, the smart ones, are already using something really powerful, custom AI agents.
hmm
And look, this isn't some far-off sci-fi thing. It's happening right now, big time.
The scale is pretty incredible, actually. Capgemini research found, what was it, 82% of companies?
Yeah, 82% plan to integrate AI agents in the next 3 years.
Yeah.
And the market, it's just exploding.
Right, from about $5 billion this year.
To a projected $47.1 billion by 2030, that's almost 900% growth.
Wow.
And what's really important for you, listening, is that you don't need a huge tech budget or, an army of engineers for this. The tools are actually quite accessible now.
Very true.
So if you want a shortcut to understanding these, well, game-changing digital helpers, you're definitely in the right place. Our mission here is to really unpack what custom AI agents are, look at the different types, their advantages, and then crucially, give you a clear, step-by-step guide on how you can build them. Make them your most valuable, error-free employees, so to speak.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, let's unpack this. What exactly are custom AI agents?
Right. So think of them as highly specialized digital assistants. They're not just generic chatbots.
Okay.
They're intelligent software, but tailored specifically to your unique business processes, your data, your objectives.
Tailored. That's the key word.
Exactly. They're built to autonomously perform specific actions, things like scheduling, analyzing documents, handling inquiries with perfect consistency, managing inventory.
All based on rules you set and patterns they learn.
Precisely. And the real beauty, they work 204/7, tirelessly, no supervision needed, once set up correctly.
And they integrate with existing tools, like
But
CRMs, email.
seamlessly. That's a major point. Your CRM, email, project management software, the customization makes them so much more effective for your specific challenges than any sort of one-size-fits-all solution.
Got it.
Now, what's really fascinating and important to grasp is how these custom AI agents differ from their more general-purpose cousins, autonomous agents.
Yeah, that distinction seems crucial.
It absolutely is, especially if you're considering deploying AI. So, purpose-wise, custom agents are built for very specific, well-defined business tasks. Think narrow and deep focus.
Okay.
Autonomous agents, on the other hand, are designed for much broader problem solving, often across different areas, maybe without such clear constraints.
More exploratory.
Kind of, yeah. And that difference shows up in decision-making, too. Custom agents follow predefined rules, the business logic you set. That gives you a lot of control, predictability.
Which businesses usually like.
Right. Autonomous agents, they're built to make independent decisions, often using more advanced reasoning, learning as they go. Powerful, yes, but also more complex. You need really robust guardrails.
So oversight differs too then.
Naturally. Custom agents usually need regular monitoring, maybe some guidance, autonomous ones. The goal is minimal human intervention after deployment.
And cost. Implementation.
Big difference there, too. Custom agents generally have lower development costs, quicker deployment, often building on existing frameworks. Autonomous agents are a bigger investment, longer development cycles because of those advanced capabilities.
That's a really important clarification. So if I'm a business leader listening, it sounds like autonomous might be the flashy future, but custom is probably the more practical, controllable, maybe safer starting point for most core business processes. Am I getting that right?
You're absolutely spot on. For most established businesses looking to optimize what they already do, custom agents are the practical, strategic first step.
Oof.
They deliver immediate, measurable ROI. They tackle specific pain points with precision. Autonomous agents are better suited for, say, pioneering totally new areas or highly dynamic situations where the AI really needs to explore and innovate.
Like a surgical tool versus a general robotic arm.
Exactly. Perfect analogy. Both useful, but one offers immediate, precise impact on a known problem. And understanding this distinction, as you said, is crucial. It helps you, our listener, choose the right AI for the right problem.
Mitigating risk, optimizing investment.
Precisely, leading to much more predictable, positive outcomes.
That really helps frame it. So building on that, what kinds of custom AI agents might someone actually encounter or, build? Are there different categories?
Yeah, we can generally group them into 4 main types, each with its own focus.
Okay, let's hear them.
First, you have task-specific agents. These are the workhorses. focused on one job, usually repetitive, well-defined tasks.
Like customer support bots answering FAQs.
Exactly. Or automated scheduling tools like Calendly, RPA bots processing invoices, onboarding new hires, that kind of thing. Super efficient at handling forms, calendars, basic inquiries.
Makes sense. What's next?
Conversational agents. These are designed for more natural dialogue. They can maintain context during an interaction, often about your specific business or services.
So more sophisticated than just FAQs.
Definitely. Think sales chatbots, qualifying leads, internal help desk assistants, solving IT issues, maybe even AI tutors like Duolingo's, adapting to a user's learning.
Right, I've interacted with some of those then.
Decision-making agents. Now, these are quite powerful. They analyze large data sets, evaluate options, and can either make recommendations or even autonomous decisions based on criteria you set and patterns they learn.
Examples.
Think Amazon's inventory forecasting, Netflix's recommendation engine, or banks using them for automated credit approval. They're assessing risk, predicting demand, curating content incredibly fast.
Okay, that's 3. What's the 4th?
The fourth type is multimodal AI agents. These are pretty advanced. They can process and respond to multiple types of input at once: text, images, voice, even video.
So they understand context across different formats.
Exactly, like Google's Bard analyzing an image you upload along with your text query, or Siri using voice commands plus visual context from your screen.
Or maybe an insurance bot looking at photos of car damage alongside the written claim.
Perfect example. Speeds things up considerably.
Okay, those types make sense. But it brings up a question. Why go to the trouble of building a custom agent when there are so many off-the-shelf tools out there?
That's a really important question. And there are 5 key advantages that make a very strong case for custom builds. First, and maybe most obviously, complete control over functionality.
Meaning
You decide exactly what it does, how it behaves, how it integrates with your specific ways of working, your terminology. Every feature serves your unique needs. You set the rules, you modify it when you need to, without waiting for some vendor.
no trying to fit a square peg in a round hole.
Precisely. Second, and this one's often missed, cost effectiveness in the long run.
Really? Because the upfront build can seem expensive.
It can, but think about it. Off-the-shelf tools might have low monthly fees initially, but they often lock you into escalating subscriptions. Per user, per transaction. It adds up.
And they might force you into generic workflows that aren't efficient for you. Hidden costs.
Exactly. Building custom eliminates those recurring fees, drastically cuts manual labor costs over time, gives you full ownership, and crucially, avoids vendor lock-in.
Those are strong points: control and long-term cost. But that initial investment hurdle is real for many businesses, isn't it? Compared to just signing up for something seemingly cheap.
It is a valid concern, no doubt. It really boils down to thinking about the total cost of ownership and strategic alignment. Off the shelf might be a quick fix.
But maybe not a strategic asset.
Right. A custom agent becomes a strategic asset. It compounds value because it doesn't just solve one problem. It gets deeply embedded, learning and adapting to your specific operations. That leads to much greater efficiency gains, a real competitive advantage down the road. It's an investment in your company's unique operational DNA.
Okay, that reframes the investment perspective. What else? You mentioned 5 advantages.
Right. Third is enhanced security and privacy. This is huge. With a custom agent, your sensitive data typically stays within your own infrastructure.
You control it.
Completely. You build it to meet your specific security needs, your compliance standards, APA, GDPR, SOX, whatever applies. You're not relying on a third party's data handling policies. Maximum protection.
Okay, that's critical for many industries. Fourth,
Perfect integration with existing systems. Custom agents can connect directly, seamlessly, with whatever you're already using. Old legacy system, new cloud CRM. Doesn't matter.
so no messy workarounds or data silos.
Exactly. Smooth, intuitive user experience, real-time data sync across platforms. And finally, number 5, scalability on your terms.
Meaning it grows with the business.
Precisely. Without hitting artificial limits set by a vendor or incurring those painful extra charges, scale up processing, add features, expand to new departments, all as you need it, often without extra licensing fees.
Control, cost, security, integration, scalability. That's a compelling list. And here's where it gets really interesting, because this isn't just theory. We at Kenarico, we've seen these advantages play out firsthand with the custom agents we've developed.
Real-world examples are always powerful.
Absolutely. Imagine, for example, an agent that pulls information from your entire company, knowledge-based docs, spreadsheets, even videos, and delivers answers right inside WhatsApp or Teams securely in multiple languages.
Instant information retrieval cuts down search time massively.
Hugely. Or picture an agent for real-time data analysis. No coding needed. It connects to your databases. You ask questions in plain English. It gives you charts and insights instantly via chat.
Empowering non-technical users with data, that's valuable.
Very. We've also helped build agents that summarize lengthy legal documents into concise, customizable summaries. Huge time saver for legal teams.
I can imagine.
And for compliance. We build agents that automatically redact PII, names, numbers, sensitive stuff from documents. Ensures privacy, meets regulations.
Essential these days.
And one more, quite unique. An agent that proofreads financial documents. Not just grammar, but checks arithmetic accuracy, flags inconsistency between documents. Stuff a human eye might easily miss.
Wow, that's specific, but incredibly useful.
Right. These are all examples of tailoring AI to solve very specific, very real business problems.
Okay, so we got the what and the why. Let's dive into the how. Building one might sound intimidating, but let's break it down. Say we have InnovateCo, our hypothetical company, wanting to automate customer support. We can look at 4 main phases.
Right. Make it practical. Phase 1.
Phase 1, planning and strategy. For InnovateCo, first step is defining the agent's exact purpose. What are the specific pain points? Maybe it's those repetitive questions, maybe long wait times.
So you set clear goals.
Measurable goals, like cut response time by 50% or handle 70% of common queries without a human. You map out the user interactions, define the KPIs right at the start.
Okay, define the job. Then what?
Then InnovateCo has to choose the right framework. This depends on their tech skills, their budget, how much they need it to scale later.
What are the options there?
They range quite a bit. You've got easy-to-use no-code platforms like Zapier or Microsoft Power Platform. Low-code solutions like Dialogflow or Rasa offer more flexibility. Then there are full development frameworks, OpenAI, API, LangChain, and powerful cloud platforms like AWS Bedrock or Azure AI Studio. Something for everyone, really.
Got it. So plan the work, pick the tools. What's phase 2?
Phase 2, design and architecture. This is about building a solid, secure foundation for InnovateCo's support agent. It's critical.
What does that involve?
Well, first, choosing the core AI model. Will it be GPT-4, Claude, Gemini? Then designing the data flow, how information moves securely between the agent, customer databases, maybe their CRM.
Security needs to be baked in from the start, I assume.
Absolutely. Planning for scalability is key, too. How will it handle more users? And yes, security like authentication, encryption needs to be designed in from day one, not bolted on later.
And for a customer support agent, the conversation itself matters.
Hugely. So they need to meticulously design the conversational flows. Make interactions feel natural, map out all the possible paths a conversation could take.
Handle edge cases. What if it doesn't understand?
Exactly. Handle edge cases, design smart fallback strategies, and make sure it can maintain context throughout the chat. That's vital for a good user experience.
Okay, planning and design done. Phase 3 must be building it.
Phase 3, development and implementation. Yep. This is where InnovateCo actually brings the agent to life. First step here is setting up the development environment properly.
More than just installing software.
Oh yeah, it's about a solid workflow. Using Git for version control that's like an undo button for everything saves you from disasters. Using separate environments for development, testing, production.
So you don't break the live system with an untested update.
Precisely. Avoids major headaches. Then, when building the first version, they'd focus on a minimum viable product, an MVP.
Start small. Get the core function working.
Right. Maybe just handle the top 20 customer questions first. Integrate the necessary API CRM, knowledge base. Build the user interface. And implement robust error handling.
Error handling sounds crucial. Heard horror stories about bots going rogue.
It's more critical than people realize. Finally, integration with existing systems. Make it seamless, use APIs, set up single sign-on, ensure data syncs in real time with their CRM, automate workflows, make it part of their existing tech stack.
Makes sense. So it's built, integrated. What's the last phase?
Phase 4, testing and optimization. This is ongoing. It ensures InnovateCo's agent works reliably and just keeps getting better. They need comprehensive testing strategies.
Like what kind of testing?
Functional testing does every feature work. Performance testing, how does it handle load? User acceptance testing, UAT, get real customers to use it. And rigorous security testing, penetration testing, find weaknesses before launch.
Okay, test thoroughly. Then it's live and done.
Not quite. It's about continuous improvement. Innovate Co. would use analytics to monitor how it's being used, actively collect user feedback, maybe run A/B tests on different conversation flows, and regularly update or retrain the AI model with new data to keep it sharp.
It's a life cycle, not a one-off project.
Exactly.
And as people embark on this, whether for an Innovate Co. or their own business, you mentioned tools earlier. There's some really powerful ones out there now, right?
Absolutely. Tools like LangChain are fantastic for connecting language models to diverse data sources, basically giving your agent memory and access to info.
OpenAI's Functions and Assistance API seems popular too.
Very. It helps define tools, manage memory, retrieve information, all in one platform. For more complex stuff where agents need to collaborate,
Like a team of agents.
yeah, you might look at frameworks like LangGraph, which builds on LangChain, or Microsoft's AutoGen for multi-agent chats. Crew AI is another one for role-based agent teams.
And handling internal data, that seems like a big challenge.
It is. That's where retrieval augmented generation, or RG, comes in, often paired with vector databases like Pinecone or Weaviate. They're specialized for storing and quickly finding relevant info in your vast enterprise data.
Okay. Any of this for enterprise or easier starts?
For enterprise, Google Vertex AI Agent Builder integrates well with Google Cloud. And for really fast no-code or low-code options, especially for prototyping, platforms like Lizard Studio are a great choice.
Lots of options depending on needs and skills.
Definitely. So if we zoom out again, connect this to the bigger picture, it's really clear custom AI agents aren't just a fad. They're going to play a major defining role in how businesses operate.
That prediction you mentioned earlier, over 60% of businesses using them for at least one key process by 2026. That's soon.
It's happening fast across all sorts of industries, and those common questions people ask, can I build one without coding?
Yeah, can you?
Yes, absolutely. With tools like Lizard Studio, OpenAI Assistance API, building powerful agents is becoming much more accessible, even for non-developers.
And are they the future of automation?
Without a doubt. They're becoming essential, not just for automating simple tasks, but for improving decision-making, boosting productivity. They're moving beyond basic automation into truly intelligent, adaptive systems.
And, we at Canerica really believe this shift isn't just about the tech itself. It's about driving real, practical efficiency, unlocking new capabilities.
Bringing that deep expertise in AI, ML, agentic AI.
Exactly. We partner with companies in manufacturing, retail, finance, healthcare, diverse sectors. But the goal is always similar. Solve tangible problems.
Yeah.
Cut down manual work, speed up decisions, reduce operational costs.
Making AI fit the workflow, not the other way around.
Precisely. From real-time data analysis to smarter inventory control or sales forecasting, the solutions had to be purpose-built to integrate seamlessly. So, as you, our listener, reflect on all this, and maybe consider this. In this world moving so fast towards intelligent automation, what repetitive tasks are holding your business back right now? Where are those bottlenecks?
And could a custom AI agent be the specific key?
Could it be the key to unlocking that next level of productivity, maybe even innovation for you? We really encourage you to explore how a custom AI agent could be tailored to your unique challenges, potentially transforming how you operate.
The future of work is definitely arriving.
And it looks like it's custom built.